Hello students, welcome to Satya classes. I'm Raj Pandey here with quadratic equation part 2. We have done part 1 and I have given the link in the description. From there you can watch part 1. So let us begin with the part 2. In this video you going to learn about solution of quadratic equation, means how to find the solution of quadratic equation. Now what are the solution? So solution means zeros, or you also call it as root. And for finding these zeros or roots, we have implemented three methods in this syllabus. The first one is the simple method, and I will show you how to find the solution using simple method. Then thereafter splitting the middle term. I will cover these two in this section, and the third one is completing the square is not in your syllabus for 2020, but I will show you a glimpse of this in the next video. Okay, so let us begin with the first one, that is the simple method. Suppose I have taken an equation that is x square plus 4x and plus 4, and I'm going to find the solution. Solution means what? Zeros or roots. So you have seen in the chapter polynomial that when you see such kind of equation, what you have to do? First of all, let's check that is this equation following any identity or not. So for this purpose, let's make it like x square and thereafter 2 square. These two things you can clearly observe by looking just at the equation. Can you? Is it so easy? Now which term is left? The left is 4x. Maintain 4x like 2ab. Okay, and suppose for a while this is a and this is b. Can you? This is you need to predict. If it will not work on this equation, then we'll apply some other method, but let's check for a while. So twice into a is x and b is 2. Look, 2 into 2, 4 and 4x. So it is also, in this case, it is true. So let's write it as x plus 2 whole square. Do you understand? Because this equation is obeying the identity a plus b whole square is equal to a square plus b square plus twice of ab. Understand? Now, how to find the zeros? So for finding the zeros, x plus 2 is squared here, so it means x plus 2 written 2 times in multiplied form, also called as factorized form, because x plus 2 is the factor of this equation x square plus 4x plus 4 is equal to 0. So let's do it quickly. This implies that x plus 2 is equal to 0 and x equal to minus 2. So there you can see that x plus 2 is repeated, so the value of x will also be repeated here, and x is equal to 2. So for both are the same solution, so it is also called as repeated root. Understand? This is the basic of solving the equation by the simple method. Understand? So simple method is a basic approach and you need not to worry about. In your course, splitting the middle term is really very much important, because completing the square is right now not in your syllabus. So we will focus splitting the middle term in a very broad manner. So first of all, I would like to tell you about middle term. Okay, you know about the equation a square plus b square is take one. You know about the equation ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. In this equation, the term containing x in it, okay, are the middle term. So this one is the middle term. If I write this equation in such form, ax square plus c plus bx, in this case which one is the middle term? Again bx will be the middle term. Please do not confuse yourself by letting that c is the middle term. Middle term is said in this, according to this equation, understand? So always go for the term having x, okay, and its coefficient is b. Coefficient can be anything, b or 2 or 3 or any number, but you have to look for x, okay. So let's see how to solve such equation. I have taken one equation here. Now the question is, find the roots of the equation 2x square minus 5x plus 3 is equal to 0, and by factorization method. So factorization method is what? Is simply the splitting the middle term, okay. So let's write the question. 2x square minus 5x plus 3, and first of all you have to write the equation in this form: ax square plus bx plus c. This is the first condition, and please keep these points in your mind. First of all, you will check that the equation is in this form or not. So let's check. 2x square ax square minus 5x bx and plus c plus 3. It's okay. So this equation is following our general equation or standard equation. So what will be the next step? Next step will be you have to multiply 3 with 2, means the constant term with the coefficient of x square, okay. So let's do 3 into 2. Now this will give you 3 into 2 6. Break the 6 in such form that its sum is equal to minus 5. So let us do it. This is so simple. You have a number 3 and 2. If you take negative of both the number and add them, you will get minus 5. So your requirement is fulfilling here. I hope you are understanding. We have also some more questions. In that question you will understand it deeply. One more time I am telling. First of all, you will multiply the constant term to the coefficient of x square. Very good. And thereafter you will obtain a number. This number have some factor like 3 and 2. By using these factors, by adding or subtracting, you have to obtain the middle term. Middle term means this 5, in this case minus 5x, okay. So I have done this by some intuition. Minus 3 minus 2 gives you minus 5. What all need to do? Just multiply it by x and you will get minus 5x. Do you understand? Okay, so I'm erasing this. Now this line is important, so you will write it as 2x square, thereafter put a minus sign, and minus 3 will multiply with x gives you minus 3x, thereafter minus 2x plus 3 is equal to 0. Did you understand? Now the time has come to take common from them. So you will choose first 2 term and thereafter last 2 term in a pair, and you will take common from them. So in these 2 terms I can take x as a common, because 2 and 3 are individually prime numbers, cannot be taken as common in this case. So x can be taken from this and this also. So what left? As you take x from here, it will 2x, okay, minus x also taken from here, so remaining only 3. Now 2x minus 3 you have obtained here, and try to make this pair in the next bracket. So 2x plus 3 is here. As you take minus sign common from here, you will obtain 2x minus 3. So take minus as common and you will get 2x minus 3. Now look carefully. If there is no number, so you can let it as 1. Now what is here? What left here? Now I can erase this for freeing up the space. If you know how to solve this equation, nothing to worry, you can skip for 2 or 3 minutes. X minus 1 and 2x minus 3. So as you take 2x minus 3 common, what left? X and 1, because 2x minus 3 is taken as common, is equal to 0. Again, either this term will be 0 or this term will be 0. So x minus 1 is equal to 0, or 2x minus 3 is equal to 0. So x is equal to 1 and x equal to 3 upon 2. Understand? So these are the two roots of the equation. We can we find more roots of this equation? No. Find the roots of the quadratic equation 6x square minus x minus 2. So first of all, you write solution here, and 6x square minus x minus 2 is equal to 0. Now here also you have to do the same thing you have done in the previous question. First of all, check that the equation is in this form or not. So I can clearly see that x square x, okay, and c in the place of c. So this is matching with the standard equation. So first step is done. Now what next? Next is multiply the constant term with the coefficient of x square. So let's multiply. What you will get? 6 into 2 gives you 12. Okay, now factorize 12 in such a way so that you can make it as minus 1x. Means first of all you will try to make it as minus 1, thereafter you will multiply with x, as I have done in the previous one. I'm going to do this. So first of all 2, 6, thereafter 2, 3 and 3, 1. These are the factors 2, 2 and 3. By using these three numbers, adding or subtracting, can we make minus 1? So my target is to make minus 1 by using these three numbers. Now here you have to apply your brain. Okay, please don't sit as a layman. Now try to do along with me. So what you will do, let's add them. 2 plus 2 is equal to 4, and as you subtract 4 minus 3 you will get 1. No, 1 is not the requirement. Requirement is 3 minus 4 is equal to minus 1. We have done this. Let's multiply it with x, okay, and you will get minus 1x here. So let's do it. 6x square minus plus 3 minus 4x So now let us do this. This is the question, and the next line will be 3 minus 4x. So x multiplied with 3 plus 3x and minus 4 will x, so minus 4x. Thereafter minus 2 is equal to 0. Again take two term, make a pair, the first pair and second pair. Take the common from both the term, So x can be taken as common as well as 3. So 3x can be taken as common. As you remove 3x from 6x square, what you will get? If anybody don't know how to do this, see, 3x take as common, and okay, so divide. 3 1 is 3, 3 2 is 6. What left? 2x. So 2x. This is the some tricky way. Not tricky, it is a explaining way. So 2x is here and 3x is completely taken, so only 1 is left here. If you take 3x as common, then do not let yourself that 0 is remaining here, 1 is remaining here. Okay, make yourself clear. Thereafter, you have to make 2x plus 1 in the second bracket. So 2x plus 1 in the second bracket. Now you have taken common the number that is not written here, but look, 2x and plus 1 have the plus sign, so you can take minus. So first of all, put minus here. Now 4x to make 4x as 2x, you have to take 2 as a common, so take 2 common now, and minus 2 is already become common. Okay, now take again common, 2x plus 1. 2x plus 1 is common. What left here? 3x minus 2. So 3x minus 2 is equal to 0. Are you understanding? This is quite easy, and again you have to do the same thing, either this term 0 or this term will 0. So let's do it. 2x plus 1 is equal to 0, or 3x minus 2 is equal to 0. I am using red pen now. X equal to minus 1 by 2. Okay, bring 1 here, so minus 1, and thereafter upon 2, or x is equal to 2 by 3. So these two roots are the solution of the given problem. Did you understand? Now I will take one more. We'll compare this equation from your standard equation x square bx plus c, and check the position. X square is matching, x and x is matching, so both the term are at the right position. We did this in the previous questions also, because the right position matters. So let's multiply the constant term with the coefficient of x square. What you will get? Look, 2 into 3. 2 into 3 is equal to 6. Now factorize 6 in such form so that you could by adding and subtracting, you could get minus 2 root 6. Now how this may possible? So this may only possible when you root 6 and root 6 are added with their negative sign. What I mean to say, minus root 6 and minus root 6. Okay, how many of you know that root 6 also can be written in this form, root 6 into root 6? Okay, if you don't know, I am right now I am telling this, that 6 can be written in this form because it will not alter the number 6. The reason being, this is 36 and again answer is 6, so nothing to worry about. Now when you add them with their negative sign, what you will get? Look, root 6 minus root 6 is equal to what? Exactly minus 2 root 6, and multiply with x. Okay, every question I am doing in the same way so that you do not confuse yourself. Understand? 3x square, thereafter minus root x, again minus root x. From here I am putting this, and plus 2. Now how many things can I take common from here? Can anybody tell? No? So for finding common factor, first of all let's make pair, and these are the pairs. So 3 can be also written as root 3 into root 3. While solving this question, you have to pay attention. You cannot leave any factor which is common in this case. So root 3. And what about root 6? So root 6 can also be written as root 3 into root 2. Okay. So root 3 into root 3, again I'm writing the same line, minus root 3 into root 2 for the root 6 x, thereafter again for this one minus root 3 into root 2 x, and what about plus 2? So I'm erasing this right now. Plus 2 can also be written as root 2 into root 2. Okay, please do not worry, this is really very much easy question, and just take some common. Okay, so how to take common? I'm changing the color. Root 3 is written over here, root 3 is also here, and x is square and only single x, so you can take root 3x as common, and what left? So root 3x is left here. Okay, now what left here? So only root 2 left, because root 3x you have taken common. Understand? So root left with negative sign. Now from here, how much things you can take common? Only root 2. Okay, so either you can take root 2 as common, or write this factor here, and later on decide what you have to take common. So you have written this factor here. Now decide what you have to take common. So this term is here and this is here, so x is also here. What left? Root 2 and root 2, so root 2 is taken as common. Now decide the sign, because minus is written over here, plus is here, and minus was with this, and in this case plus, so take minus as common. Now root 3x minus root 2 can be again taken common, so root 3 and x can be again taken common. Now what left? So the left is root 3x minus root 2. Okay, so this is the question I have done using factorization method, or splitting the middle term. Both the term are written here are same, so you can write it as root 3x minus root 2 square, and there will be is equal to 0. Don't forget to put is equal to 0. Now what is the value of x? So x will equal to root 2 upon root 3, and again this is a case of repeated root. Okay, did you understand? It's a very easy question. Now I have taken a really interesting word problem, and this is from your NCERT book. So the question is, find two consecutive positive integers and sum of whose square is 365. Okay, so first of all we'll make the quadratic equation, and I have told you how to make the quadratic equation in the previous video. So let's do it. First of all, let's understand what consecutive positive integer means. Consecutive positive integer just mean that 2, 3, 4, and the 3 comes just after 2. Okay, so these are the consecutive number. Consecutive means the continuous number that are not breaking anywhere. Okay, so let the number be x. Okay, and look here, if a number is 2, then the gap is only of 1, 2 plus 1, or you can also do for 4, then 3 plus 1 is 4. So consecutive number have a difference of 1, so if one number is x, then the other number will sum of whose square. Sum is also written here. I was confused how the question written. So sum of whose square means square them like this, and is equal to 365. This implies that x square plus a plus b whole square. So let's open this. X square plus 2x plus 1 is equal to 365, and I have used a formula, that is a plus b whole square is equal to a square plus b square plus twice of ab. You all are aware from this formula, nothing to worry about. What should be the next step? Add them. X square plus x square will give you 2x square. Try to solve this question along with me. Now nothing left, only the factorization is left by splitting middle term 2x plus 1 and bring 365 in left hand side, so it becomes 365 of negative. Look, 2x square plus 2x and subtract them, you will get minus of 364 is equal to 0. Are you understanding? What left now? I can see clearly from here we can take 2 as a common, and in some video I have said that if you know how to take common, you have solved your half book completely. Understand? In every question I have taken only common, only common, only common. So taking common is very much important. Understand? Again I'm taking 2 as common, so let's 2 as common, and what left here? X square plus x, and as you take 2 common here from 364, then divide by half, it will becomes 182, okay, is equal to 0. Now this is 0, so 0 by 2 is equal to 0, nothing to worry. This implies that you can also put or comma or, do not use implies that. So x square plus x minus 182 is equal to 0. Now factorize 182 because the coefficient of x square is 1, so as you multiply the c means constant term means minus 182 with 1, you will get 182 of negative. So we'll leave the negative sign and factorize 182. Let's do it. First of all, 2 is in the at the unit place, so 2 9 ja 18 and 2 1 ja 2. You remember the table 91? Okay, 7 into 13 means 13 7 ja 91. So this is done now. 13 1 ja 13. By using these three numbers 2 7 and 13, you have to make 1 by adding or subtracting. So use your brain, multiply these two numbers means 7 into 2, what you will get? 14, and 14 comma 13. So now you can add them or subtract them. Obviously you will subtract them, you are very clever, I know. So x square plus 14x minus 13x minus 182 is equal to 0. Let's take common. What can be taken out as common? X, because x is present in both the term, so x plus 14. Take 13, take minus 13 because the both the sign are positive here, minus 13, and what left? X. Okay, so 13 into 14 is equal to 182. So for 182 you can, if you are taking 13 as common, what left? 14 with plus sign because you have taken minus as common, so x plus 14. Look, x plus 14, x plus 14, both are matching with each other. 13 in one bracket and second x plus 14, we have again taken common x plus 14. Okay, either this term is 0 or this term 0, so let's do it. X minus 13 is equal to 0 or x plus 14 is equal to 0. X is equal to 13 or x is equal to minus 14. Now you have to answer. Which answer you will choose for putting in x and x plus 1? Which answer you will choose? So let me tell you one thing. Look at the question. Question is clearly saying about positive integer, so you have to choose positive integer only. Understand? So you have to choose 13 here. So as you choose 13, what left? Minus 14. So minus 14 is not the answer. Make it incorrect. And now put the value. So the answer is 13, and as you add 1 in 13, it becomes 14. So I hope you have enjoyed this, and see you in the next presentation. But don't forget to solve your homework. And now you can solve exercise 4.2 from NCERT, or if you are using some other book, R.D. Sharma, R.S. Agarwal, then you can solve the second exercise of that chapter frequently. If there are any question, please ask me. So thank you. See you in the next presentation.